Hey guys, I am doing a small Ulta haul today because it has been so long since I just did like a sit-down haul video. So, grab this. One of these things leaked everywhere during shipping, so tried to clean it off the best I could. Let's see, get my mirror out of the way. So, some of this stuff was like, a lot of this stuff is repurchases actually, because I needed to get more. I was out of, what, 4 or 5 things here. So the first thing is the cleanser that I've been using lately, and I've talked about this before, the Good Molecules Clarify and Cleanse Bar. I love this because it like, if I use this every night as my face cleanser, it'll last me like a month. So it's just a bar, a very plain bar of soap. Doesn't have much of a scent to it. It's just like, makes you feel clean. I think they have a couple different ones, but this one works the best for me because I have pretty oily skin. It's combination in the winter, but very oily in the summer. And this has, I've been using it on and off since summertime when I discovered it. It's only $5, and considering it's a bar of soap and it lasts like a whole month for washing my face, it's a pretty good deal. It's got salicylic acid, kaolin clay, and cacao powder to help maintain a clear complexion for blemish. It says it's for blemish-prone skin, but like, I have oily skin, so it still works on that. I'm not someone that like breaks out a lot or anything, so every now and then I'll get a pimple, just like pretty much everybody does, but it still works really well for me. So the other thing that I'm about to run out of this, so I wanted to, this is my 3rd jar now, the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skincare Mattifying Oil-Free Moisturizer. This has been in a favorites video before too. I absolutely love this. It lasts a really long time. Like I said, I've been using this for months now, and this is my 3rd jar. I think it's like $20, which is kind of pricey, but you get, how many ounces in here? Is this a 2 ounces? And I like to compare it to the Belif Aqua Bomb because I love that moisturizer. And let's see, I may as well open it because I'm just about out of the one that I have in the bathroom anyway. I'm gonna get everything I can off of here. The texture and everything is very similar. It's a very like hydrating, thick gel. But I actually like this more than the Belif one because the Belif one's a little bit more expensive. I believe that one's like $28 for this size. This one has such a nice fragrance. It's a very heavily fragranced product though, so if you don't like fragrant skincare, you're not gonna like it. But it smells so good and clean. It just has a great fragrance to it. 24-hour hydration with cactus water. It doesn't make me oily or anything. It kind of helps me from producing extra oil. And like, I usually change up my skin routine in the wintertime, and I haven't really had to with this, so I've carried this on straight from summer, and it's like the perfect consistency to just moisturize my skin all day. So I definitely, if you have not tried this and you don't mind fragranced skincare, you will probably really love it. They have another one too that's in a blue container. I don't remember what that one's called or what it's for, but this is the oil-free one. So I'm sticking with this one because it works really well for me. And my skin like hasn't gotten used to it yet. Sometimes I'll have to stop using a product for a while because my skin just gets used to it and it doesn't work as great for me anymore. So that's that one. And then this isn't exciting, but it's just one of those things I always have on hand, the Biore pore strips. I made a mistake the last 2 times I bought these and got like the ones that are for all over your face. I really only need them for my nose. So I don't like the forehead and chin ones because really all I ever use it for is my nose. I'm kind of bummed that the brand Formula 1006 doesn't seem to have theirs anymore. I used to get those off the Ulta site, and they were cheaper and they worked better. In my opinion anyway, but there's a couple brands that have these, but I always go back to Biore because those are like the original ones, and they're just the things that pull the blackheads and gunk out of your nose when you can't really deep clean it very well. And then we have the Soap and Glory brand. I think it was buy one get one 40% off. So I got the thing I went on there to purchase in the first place to repurchase, and then I got a new thing I haven't tried yet. So this used to be called Scrub for Joy. Their Scrub for Joy body scrub, and that's what it still says on the website. But then they sent this, and I was like, did they send the wrong one? It's called simply the Boost body polish now. But it's the same thing. They must have just changed the name on it. So it's also not as full as it used to be, which I'm not very happy with. But their body scrubs are just, it does still smell the same, right? Yeah, it's still got the same scent and everything. It's like a grapefruit and rhubarb. Which I'm glad it's not actual rhubarb, because that's the only thing I'm allergic to, and I will break out in hives if I eat rhubarb. But I guess it must not be real rhubarb. It's just the fragrance. But just the consistency of their scrubs is so cool, because it's almost like a jelly. Like, it's very thick. It foams up, which I've never really seen with a scrub before. It just makes it super easy to actually exfoliate yourself, and it doesn't just drip off or rinse off right away. And it's got, I think it's crushed walnuts or something in it. That's the scrubbies. Let me see. Walnut shell powder and apricot seed powder. So that's what the little crushed up exfoliants are in this one. I don't want to spill it. I mean, it's pretty thick, but it will get drippy. Yeah, this is my all-time favorite body scrub. I've gone through so many of these. I just really like it year-round, but especially this time of year in the winter, because I get very dry arms and elbows, and this just helps a lot. Of course, I always start getting hiccups when I'm trying to talk and do a video. And then the thing I wanted to try out, I hadn't seen this before. I have the body butter in this scent, the Perfect Zen. This is the foaming bath and shower oil, and I have not tried this yet, but I'm pretty excited about it. So it's an oil, so it's super moisturizing, but it's supposed to foam up and be like a cleanser too. This scent is lavender and tonka bean, and I like to use the body butter before I go to bed because it's such a relaxing scent. This is what leaked everywhere in the box. Thankfully I didn't lose too much of it, but it smells so nice. It's just like a very calming, relaxing scent. And I'm gonna put this in the shower as soon as I'm done filming this so that I remember to use it tonight and try it out. It has argan oil and vitamin E to leave skin hydrated and nourished. But I've never seen an oil that like foams up. It says smooth over skin to form a gentle foam, rinse well, and indulge in the relaxing fragrance blend. So it helps that I take my showers at night before bed, because it'll be nice and calming. Now I'm all oily because I have it all over my hands. And then the last thing I got was just a repurchase of my Clinique My Happy. This is probably in my top 5 favorite fragrances of all time. I just hate that they don't make a bigger bottle of it. It only comes in a 1/2 ounce bottle, which is this. I think they made this My Happy line to be like layering fragrances, so you're meant to like layer them with the other ones. But I just like this one on its own, man. This one's cocoa and cashmere, and I think this is the 3rd time I've bought this. I go through it pretty quickly because, like I said, it's only a 1/2 ounce. But it is so... You hear cocoa and you think it's going to smell like chocolate, but it totally doesn't. It is just like... I'll spray some on myself right now. It's a very, like, relaxing vanilla-ish scent. But... almost like a musk too. It's hard to explain. All I know is I smelled this on one of those little flappy things in one of the Ulta catalogs that they send every month. Probably, when these first came out, because they were advertising them, maybe a couple years ago. And I fell in love with this one, and I was like, I need that. I ordered it right away. I went through a bottle, and then the one that I have now is just about empty, so I had to order another one because it's just, I have a bunch of perfumes, but I tend to stick to the same like 4 or 5 all the time. And this is one of the ones I grab for all the time. I just get out of the shower and douse myself in this, and it's like a long-lasting one, so it smells really good. It's one of those perfumes I will be very upset if they stop making, because it's one of my absolute favorites. So I guess I don't need to keep the little box. But that's it. Those are the things I picked up from Ulta. Every now and then I feel like, oh, I'm out of all this stuff at the same time. It actually just happened to me with like laundry stuff too, because I was out of my laundry sanitizer, I was out of dryer sheets, and I was out of laundry detergent too, all at the same time. So I placed a Target order this morning for that. But it just happened with like all my skincare stuff. Oh, I'm out of my body scrub, I'm out of the nose strips, I'm out of my face wash, and I need another moisturizer. So that just happened all at once, and I was like, I'll just do an Ulta order and then kind of talk about the stuff. So I know a few of them I've mentioned before. Like I know I definitely talk up this moisturizer all the time if you watch my videos regularly, but I just wanted to kind of do something different for a change because I haven't done a haul in a while. But that's it for now. I will talk to you guys in my next video.